Hey y'all, I was just baking some cookies for the episode starts. Let me get them out of the oven. Oh yeah, these look good.
Can I have one?
No, this is meth. I accidentally made meth. The wrong answer to the game, since it's every 5 episodes and this is episode 10. It's brought to you by French Karaoke. It's a karaoke machine filled with songs made by people from France that you can sing along to. You don't know any of the songs and they're all in French.
Shouldn't be too hard to sing along to them, though.
Can you pronounce French?
No, je ne peux pas français.
Oh, maybe you can. But this isn't yours, so oh well.
Okay, it's time.
All right, starting off, we have
Money.
questionable cameos.
Oh boy, one of these again. 2000.
2002.
And question number 1 is actually going to be one for me. Did you stop making questions that are based on particular scenes that could possibly be wrong, like I disproved last time?
I hope so.
No promises at all. 0. Anyway.
Alright.
Questionable cameos. Which of these American presidents made an appearance on Adventure Time as the King of Mars? Was it Abraham Lincoln, Ulysses S. Grant, George Washington, or Richard Nixon?
Ulysses S. Grant is calling my name.
Is that your answer?
Yes, of course it is.
Then you're wrong. The answer is Abraham Lincoln.
Why is
Abraham
everyone
Lincoln-
Abraham Lincoln?
I don't know, but ever since the pilot episode, Abraham Lincoln has been known as the King of Mars, and in his final episode of the series, they actually made a reference to how Lincoln was assassinated. When he gave fatality to death in order to bring Jake back to life, there is the sound of the Derringer going off at the theater.
Excuse me. They threw Lincoln's assassination into Adventure Time?
Yeah. In that episode, Magic Man turned Jake into a copy of himself so he could take the punishment instead. And Jake ended up dying. And once the King of Mars realized that it was actually Jake and not Magic Man, he went to the 50th Dead World to get him back. But Death wouldn't take his payment, so he offered up his immortality. And then, as the screen faded to white, you could hear the sound of a gunshot.
What the I'm sorry. I know that was a lot, but someone thought of that, and I don't believe it. But
I will prove it to you later.
Okay. Well, anyway, you got it wrong.
The viewers will be left in mystery because I don't know.
Anyone who knows Adventure Time will know that.
No, I don't think anyone who watches my channel knows Adventure Time.
This one's called The Dead Mouse Trap.
I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it...
Give me a second. Okay, I'm ready. So, you need to choose between a West End theater, which is one of the famous theaters that hosts a bunch of plays in London, or an electronic dance music artist.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? So it's West End.
Or EDM.
Exactly.
And if one of my favorite ones is not in there, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Probably is. Anyway.
I'm sorry. Are we making these questions for you or for me?
$1,000 if you get it right. $1,000 if you get it wrong. No money changes hands, no matter what, whether I put the favorite artist in here or not. So, here we go. Adelphi.
West End.
It is. Avicii.
EDM.
Right. Kavinsky.
EDM.
Yeah. Lyceum.
West End.
Yes. Phoenix.
West End.
It is. Savant.
EDM.
It is. Marshmallow.
EDM.
That's a clean sweep.
Nice.
And I'm proud of you because you put my favorite in there.
I literally don't know any EDM artists really, so I had a
I
Marshmallow
knew
is
a
my
lot of those EDM artists on there.
Wow. Well,
Marshmallow is my favorite because he was in Fortnite.
I knew that.
That's a stupid reason.
It's a reason, though. But, okay, well, this would have been a hard question for me, okay? Just saying. I had to do a lot of research.
Also, Anthony's first clean sweep on that.
It sure is.
Ironic how it's a music question, isn't it?
Up next, we have the almighty titles!
I'm gonna put this thing down because for some reason I got the idea in my head that I could start filling out my planner for the week right now. I don't know why. 2000.
2000 it is.
Question 3.
The almighty titles. On Invader Zim, the title given to the leaders of the Arkan Empire is the almighty... what? Smartest, widest, tallest, or hungriest?
Hungriest.
Well, that is a trait of theirs. It's not right. They're the almighty tallest. The almighty tallest are the two leaders of the Arkan Empire, Red and Purple. And while they do eat copious amounts of food, they are called that because they're the tallest of their kind. They're not actually tall, though. They're just in a robotic suit.
Okay.
Yeah. Well. Didn't have anything for that question, I guess. Oh, well.
Yeah, that question was boring.
Well, let's see how you like Paradoxical Paradigm.
What?
$1,000 it is.
Because the words were too long. Why'd you do that?
4.
Paradoxical Paradigm. We all know that Disney Channel series Milo Murphy's Law deals with a lot of time travel. Which of these paradoxes is most often used in the show? Is it the grandfather paradox, the Fermi paradox, the bootstrap paradox, or the Newcomb paradox?
Oh, Lord have mercy. It's been half a year since I last saw this show.
Not that they mentioned the name of it.
Yeah, I feel like they did mention one of these, actually.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But I want to say it's B.
Unfortunately, you are once again wrong. The answer is the bootstrap paradox. The bootstrap paradox is where you give something to your past self, and then your past self gives it to their past self once they meet their past self in the future. Such as, for example, Cavendish using that piece of fruit to hit the back of his own head, and then he uses the same fruit later to hit himself in the back of the head.
Oh, wait. No, that isn't how Prisoner of Azkaban works, is it? It's different.
No, the Prisoner of Azkaban does not have the bootstrap paradox. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it does, because Harry saw himself cast the Patronus charm.
Anyway.
Here we go again.
I don't think there are any Harry Potter questions, so you're welcome.
Alright, next up we have Double Death.
2000.
Okay.
2000 it is.
I probably should have made the bet bigger because I need to get to negative 3,000 at the end of this question.
No, you don't. Anyway, so little does the other host know, but I commandeered this question.
Oh dear lord.
I know.
Double Death.
This was a Hitman Contracts question, but I know you have no idea what's going on in that game. Instead, what is Maggie Dixon famous for? Surviving a lightning strike, surviving a plane crash, surviving a snake bite, or surviving a hanging?
There was a higher chance of me actually knowing something about Hitman than this.
I know.
Why he changed
Take
it.
that, Joe.
I know.
But that's good because I need to be struggling and not answering these easily.
You've barely gotten any of these right.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to have to say D.
C? Guess what? That's the right answer. It turns out that back in Scotland in the 1800s, Maggie Dixon was hanged publicly and then stuck in a coffin and taken to be buried, but people who are knocking inside the coffin. She
I
survived
like this
it,
story.
and they couldn't hang her twice because as soon as you're hanged for the usual length of time, that's the punishment. So
You can't do it again.
yeah, so she just died peacefully when her. I think it's like I think she lived to be 80 or something. It's amazing.
That's pretty fun.
No, it isn't.
So I have to ask, what was the original question?
What was the original
Hang on,
question?
let's get to intermission first, and then you can ask it.
So now, what's the original question that I had put for that Hitman contracts thing?
I have no idea. Anyway,
Well, bloody hell, I'll have to check it later.
You can check it now while we count money.
Sure,
That's
why
all.
not?
I get the feeling it was. Clearly I looked at it and did not have a good feeling about it whatsoever. Like if I had a bad feeling about a game that I played, like some questions are a little too much. Oh boy.
I appreciate you changing it.
You have $4,000?
Nice.
Okay, I can see what you mean. He would have had to know the characters.
It's like I said, like even I wasn't paying that much attention. But
Well-
I mean I didn't add an easier question, but I added a question.
There was a higher chance of me getting the Maggie question than the Hitman question.
That's not what you said
Round
during
1
it.
is dead to me. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, back to business.
I didn't add the animation for this, but the wrong answer of the game is still out there.
Okay, thank you. I forgot actually.
That's why I remind
It's also
you.
when you're supposed to remind me of the sponsor, so I can remember to look for it.
That's French karaoke.
Thank you.
Or is it? It is.
It's French karaoke.
Greatest thing since sliced bread, and it's a... Yeah, that.
First off,
That's worth $10,000.
yep, I know how the rules work. And now you're gonna give me a question where I have to put a bunch of bread in order or something.
Nope. List these inventions based on the date they were invented, from earliest to latest. Piano, lighter, sewing machine. Lighter, piano, sewing machine, lighter, sewing machine, lighter, piano, or lighter, sewing machine, piano.
Oh boy, piano, sewing machine, lighter.
Yeah,
Nice.
it is.
Congratulations.
Piano was invented early 1700s, maybe 1709. No one really knows for sure. Sewing machine was invented by Thomas Saint in 1790, and
Thomas Satan?
Thomas Saint, excuse me, in 1790. And the actual first lighter was invented in 1823. So, yeah. Cool. That's $10,000.
I love $10,000. Why can't I have it in real life? I need to go whine at my job because they haven't paid me yet.
You should just show them the videos.
Up next, we have... Familial Time!
2000.
2000 it is.
Question 7.
Familial Ties.
What was that tone? Let's find out.
Which of these cereal mascots possibly has a brother that sold gas at Exxon stations?
Interesting.
Tony the Tiger, Toucan Sam, Chip the Wolf, or Diggum Frog?
Interesting. Great, now I have to remember gas stations. They haven't used gas station mascots in a long time.
I know.
But I'm out of time, so be.
No, unfortunately for you, it's Tony the Tiger.
Okay,
Tony-
what's the explanation?
Back in the days of black and white television, one of the commercials for Exxon Mobil stations included a tiger who was named Exy, and their slogan at the time was, "Put a tiger in your tank."
It was the mascot was a tiger. That you were supposed to know that.
Technically, they aren't really related, but I thought, hey, maybe you could get a brother idea from it.
Hey, you said possibly. It counts.
Yeah, I have to give it to you, even though I want to complain about this question.
Well, may not have gotten that one, but let's see how you do with Unsolved Plague.
2000.
Oh boy.
2000.
Come on to question 8.
Unsolved Plague. The Plague of 1518 was a form of mania that happened in Alsace. Around 400 people ran out in the streets and spent days performing an activity until they dropped dead from heart attacks, strokes, and exhaustion. What did they do? Have sex, sing, dance, or run?
Thing.
You were close, but actually, they danced.
But guess what? You can sing with your brand new French karaoke set, which is just this thing. It has a microphone on it. It's not really impressive. It kind of looks like a vacuum cleaner. I don't know.
But anyway, yeah, the in 1518,
How much
the
is
people
this
of
worth?
Alsace,
Hang on.
the people of Alsace accidentally.
Yes!
I'm sorry.
Ah! Yes!
Okay, I'm sorry. I probably should have told you where the wrong answer to the game was, but I had to make it worth $16,000.
Alrighty then.
Whoa, what's your sign? It's number 9.
Totally did.
As long as this keeps going. The thing is, I had to click this, which means, yep, it is going to do that. But that's okay, because now we're back. Reminds me of the war. I'm sorry, I already jumped into it too early. I'm here, hello!
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that scooty up doodly doo? It's Foggy Facts with old man.
Scooty up, do I forget.
Hey, old folks!
Hi, old man Joe.
Hi.
So, old man Joe, I heard that you forgot something today.
Hey, who are you?
Oh, I'm your good friend, and I help you remember things.
Get out of my house!
Thank you. I was hoping you would say that.
Anyway,
You pay me to be here.
well, give my money back. Anyway, I have something I forgot.
Oh wait, hang on. He did give you the money back. There it is, right there.
It is! Oh my gosh! That's convenient. Anyway,
I get double for being here.
my great-grandson invited me to play a game with him, but I can't remember it. It's a game where you play with lots of other kids. It's one of those rootin' tootin' shootin' games. And it's made by Snowstorm? Something like that. What game is this again? Is it StarCraft, Fortnite, Counter-Strike, or Overwatch?
Fun. Oh dear. These are good options. And I want to say the answer is Overwatch.
Hey, that sounds right! Why? Explain. Explain, person in my house.
Me?
Yes! You haven't
Okay,
left!
well, it's made by Blizzard, which is the real name, not Snowstorm.
Oh,
And several characters have guns.
I think you shoot people, right?
Yeah, it's basically last man standing type thing. I don't know. I haven't played it. I ain't got $50.
Except
to
there's
play
no
it.
Tim Allen.
I don't know about that. I've never played it.
Anyway. Where are we? Okay.
You're at home, old man Joe.
Nah, he's
Oh,
gone.
he's gone
And
now.
now up next we have
2000.
2000 it is, soldier.
Beep beep.
10 hut. Which branch of the military did Gomer Pyle join in his spin-off series?
Marines.
Did he get it?
You, soldier, you were supposed to let me say this stuff first, but yet you're right.
What was the
Now
spin-off
give me 10
series?
push-ups.
What was the spin-off series again?
Gomer Pyle, USMC.
Oh my gosh, it was really that easy? Well,
Yeah.
I didn't know the show, so it wasn't that easy.
It was a spin-off. It was a spin-off of the Andy Griffith Show, starring Gomer Pyle. You know, the guy that talked like this and said Shazam.
Yeah, I know who Gomer Pyle is.
He was also
You know-
replaced by Goober way back home in Mayberry.
Shout out to MeTV, because I watched a lot of them over the summer, and Gomer Pyle's one of the shows they air during prime time.
Bloody hell!
That is what it is. That's right. I figured out why these were broken. You're welcome.
Jack attack time. Soon as you see two words on the screen that go together, buzz in. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. Every time you're wrong. And careful, cause not all matches are equal. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue.
Okay. I know you have a lot of money. That doesn't mean that you'd get to just like go through and not answer anything, okay? Just put it on the map. I'm gonna give you a bunch of capital cities and you have to give me the countries. I know it's not the best question ever, but just bear with me, okay? Just please. Okay, so you know, these first ones are supposed to be the easy ones. That one was Canada.
It's breaking.
Oh, is it? You know, it's not an excuse.
Alright, it's back.
Okay.
I know it's not. I was just letting you know that's why I wasn't answering.
Okay.
Thailand?
No. Australia.
Okay. Switzerland.
It is.
That's
Sorry, Uzbekistan was there to haunt you. It was Azerbaijan.
I know.
Well, that one is Haiti.
Tuvalu.
No, it was the first choice. It was East Timor.
What?
Yeah.
Mongolia?
It is!
Nice. We're finishing. I think I just equaled out on that one.
You did equal out. Okay, though. Wow, the haul is coming. Oh, crap, it's coming. $40,000.
All right.
Holy cannoli on a bagoli!
I know. That's, well, yeah, that's the game.
I think he
See y'all
does, though.
tomorrow.
How about that?
I'm surprised you got most of my questions wrong and you still managed to pull out 40K.
It works out. Okay, now
Shout out to the French.
I gotta go sell this meth now.
鳥